Hello, good evening, everybody. This is your host, Clip, host of Club Sports, but coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys to the fact that so we got here. I'll get you guys into the fact that U.S. have won the Ryder Cup. G-Men have lost yet again. Not pleased with that. Get you guys to the fact that Usyk has taken out and upset Anthony Joshua, by the way. Get you guys to the UFC 266 results. The Chiefs get another loss yet again. Justin Fields' debut was foiled, by the way, by a bunch of Browns. Bills Mafia destroyed Washington. And I'll get you guys that JuJu-Smith Schuster was injured with a rim injury, by the way. After the Bengals defeated the Steelers, by the way, as well. Jerry Jordan being accused of attacking a hospital staff member at an Arizona hospital, by the way, at the slip and fall, by the way. Jill's performance, and also the fact that Utah football player Aaron Lowe was killed in a shoot in Salt Lake City, Utah shooting, by the way. And a woman and a toddler and a 2-year-old kiddo were deceased after a nasty fall, by the way, and plunged themselves to their death tolls. And this is at Petco Park. I'll get you guys to that for sure. And I'll get you guys to the fact that Leal Collins is in trouble. And that'll be all the news over today. And also Extreme Rules is tonight, guys. So check that out. All right, so first things first. I'm going to start things off with the fact that, let's see here. The U.S. have reclaimed the Ryder Cup, by the way. Big congrats to them on that. My G-Men have lost yet again. Big congrats to Team C on that, Ryder Cup victory they got. Another news, my G-Men have lost once again, their third loss. I mean, come on, they lost to Broncos, lost to Washington at one point, and then they lose to another team, the Falcons. Really? Really, G-Men? You guys shouldn't have, I knew you guys better. So my G-Men, they need to get together. Week 4, they got a game though. So G-Men, they need a win. They really need, because they're 0-3 right now, and it's not looking good for them. I'm not sure what's going on, but they need to get together. So the G-Men, they got to step it up. I don't know what's going on, but G-Men, they need to step it up because they need to find a new quarterback, and I hope it's Cam Newton, by the way, which it has to be. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So G-Men gets some rhythm. I'm just winning with them right now. I really am. That's not something I don't want to see right there. So G-Men, step it up. Also, other news. Chiefs Kingdom getting no loss to the Chargers, 30-24. And Andy Reid was hospitalized and feeling ill, by the way. Thoughts prayers out to him. Wishes to be recovered, by the way. He's doing okay, but he came back to the field, came out to the locker room area. So, yeah. Chiefs getting no loss yet again. They lost last week to Ravens, and then they lose to Justin Herbert and the Chargers yet again just earlier today. So, I know what's going on with the Chiefs right now, but they need to get together. They need to recognize they're not. I mean, they used to be undefeated. They were defeated from day one, but right now they're not looking undefeated right now. Chiefs they're still legit contenders to make it to the Super Bowl, but I think they say that Chiefs need to get together. What they got to do, and honestly, I hope Patrick Mahomes and Chiefs they got to find a way to win. It's what they got to do. So I'm not sure what's going on, but by the way, they need to get it together. Also, guys, Justin Herbert's debut was foiled, by the way, by a bunch of Browns. By the way, after they got beat down by the Browns 26-6 by 20 points. I mean, look, Justin Fields, he's an MVP candidate, but his debut just a moment ago was foiled, absolutely foiled, because he can't have poor performance like that because the pressure just got to him though. That's what happened. So I think Justin Fields is going to work his way around this though, and I think that he's got to put the pressure because you can't have a terrible game like this. I mean that right there's a travesty. It really is. I mean, Andy Dalton is trash, which he is. Nick Foles, he's not showing up anytime soon. Justin Fields, by the way, I mean, sure, he may have had a bad game, but I think he's got to step it up a bit. That's what he's got to do. But sure, don't worry, he's going to step it up next week. No worries, Justin Fields. You'll work around it. You'll be MVP material. There's no doubt about it. It's okay. It's just one bad game. It's a bit of a big deal, by the way, but I think he's going to get back up. So that's all. So Justin Fields, I pray you get back up, and I pray that you have a good game next week. So I hope you do so on that. Also, the Jags lose yet again to the Cardinals, 31-16, 31-19. So Trevor Lawrence and Urban, I don't know what's going on there, but you guys got to step it up though. I don't see no wins there. Another thing is, by the way, Bills Mafia, they destroyed Washington 43-21. Wow. Bills Mafia, they beat them bad, I'll tell you about that much. Also, some other news that the Saints defeated the Pats 20-13. Patriots, by the way, they have the Bucks next week. That's gonna be a personal rivalry, by the way. Looking for some personal rivalry. Tom Brady and the Bucks right now, they're getting their butts whipped by Rams at SoFi Stadium, at Rams home turf, SoFi Stadium. So Rams are beating them up so bad. I love that. Because Tom Brady, you knew that's going to happen. You knew it was going to come. So that's all there's you need to know on that. Also, the Bengals defeated the Steelers 24-10, by the way. And JuJu-Smith Schuster had a rib injury in that game. I wish he was to come back. I'm not sure how many games he'll miss, but he's going to get together. Also, the Ravens defeated the Lions 19-17. So, yeah. They had a good win, by the way, but, you know, they got pretty far. So, all the news you got to know on that, everybody. Another news, by the way, Usyk, he took out A.J. Anthony Joshua to become the new two-way world champ for the WBA, IBF, and WBO World Titles. I'll tell you this, guys. Usyk could face the winner between the trilogy fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. So, the trilogy fight for Deontay Wilder against Tyson Fury, that's next month, guys, on October 9th. So, yeah. Honestly, nobody expected, Anthony Joshua to get a beat down like that. This is by unanimous decision, by the way, but oh my goodness. Wow, what happened there? So, hope Anthony Joshua gets a rematch. We never know, guys. Hope it happens. I'm looking forward to that. Another thing I want to get to, by the way, that UFC 260 results, where you had Jonathan Pearce defeated Omar Morales by rear naked choke. Matt Semelsberger defeats Martin Sano Jr. by KO. Nick Maximov defeats Cody Brundage by unanimous decision. Jalin Turner defeats Uros Medic by rear naked choke. Taila Santos defeats Roxanne Modafferi by unanimous decision. Dan Hooker defeats Nasrat Haqpavast by unanimous decision. You got Merab Dvalishvili defeating Marlon Moraes by strikes. Jessica Andrade has defeated Cynthia Calvillo by strikes. You had Curtis Blades defeating Jarzino Rosenstruck by unanimous decision. Robbie Law defeats Nick Diaz. Valentina Shevchenko retains her U.S. Women's Flyweight title. Volkanovski defeats Brian Ortega, retaining the UFC featherweight title, by the way. And it gets called out by Conor McGregor. And I'll tell you this, Conor McGregor is Alexander Volkanovski. That could happen, guys. I'm looking forward to that. And it could happen in 2022. Definitely looking forward to that, guys. So Conor McGregor calls him out. And, yeah. Much that people want to seal tea about that much. So that's all there's need to know on that. Also, another news, by the way, that a woman and her 2-year-old son were deceased after after they took a nasty fall, by the way. They fell near the top of Petco Park. And this is before a Padres game, by the way, yesterday. They took a nasty plunge, killing both of them, by the way, the mother and 2-year-old son. They were on the edge in the 3rd level concourse somewhere. They landed on Tony Gwynn Drive, and the death was suspicious, by the way. So my thoughts and prayers go out to their family members, all their fans, Padres fans, whoever witnessed this whole thing. It's just a sad scene, guys. So I don't know if it's intentional or not, but we never know, guys. It's a bit suspicious. Also, guys, Utah football player by the name of Aaron Lowe was killed in a Salt Lake City shooting, by the way, at a house party in Sugar House neighborhood. The police, the Salt Lake City police, they investigated the incident, by the way. The fight involved a weapon, by the way. So that's prayers out to Aaron Lowe's family members, all of his fans, all his viewers. It's a terrific tragedy. Hopefully he gets well. Hopefully family members get well. That's all there's to send there, everybody. Other news, by the way. JuJu-Smith Schuster has the rib injury, by the way, after the Bengals defeated the Steelers, by the way, so not look good there. Andrew was hospitalized, and he's feeling ill, by the way, so I wish him he recovered, by the way. Hopefully he makes it through it. But he came to locker room, we didn't discuss it at all, so not looking good there. All the others, Katie Simmers and Griffin Colapinto, they won the 2020 World Surf League U.S. Open of Surfing, by the way, so big congrats to both of them on that. Also, by the way, Leo Collins suspended after trying to bribe an NFL's drug test collector. Collins' issue was numerous missed tests. He had 7 of them, by the way, guys. He tried to bribe a test collector. He's got a 5-game suspension. He attempted to appeal the decision, but that won't be overruled, by the way. So that's all there is you to know on that, everybody. And yeah, that didn't look good there. So hopefully that's not going to sue anymore. I can tell you about much. Also, guys, another news: Ohio State football player by the name of Kevon Pope, by the way, is dismissed from the team after he sort of lashed out, stemming from a Sunday incident where he threw his gloves, and got escorted off the field, by the way, threw his gloves to the stands and took off his jersey, and he says, F Ohio State, and he apologized for the statement, by the way. So Kevon Pope makes him look a piece of trash with what he did, so shame on him. So another news, by the way, that J-Lo performed with Ja Rule and LL Cool J at the Global Citizens Festival in NYC, by the way. Billie Eilish and all the others were there as well. She performed All I Have and I'm Real. She sang If You Had My Love and Love Don't Cost You a Thing. She sported a gold Yankees cap, by the way. So that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. So what a moment that is. Also, by the way, some other things I want to get into, by the way, Jeffrey Jordan was accused of attacking a medical staff member, by the way, at an Arizona hospital after he was slid and fell at a Casa Amigos bar in Scottsdale, Arizona. Now Jordan had fell on his head and didn't know where he was, so he was out of for sure. I can tell you that much. Security attempted to escort him out of the building and all that. He's trying to get medical attention at the Scottsdale Hospital, but things turned sour, by the way, where he unknowingly decided to attack a hospital Medicare individual, and he was charged with aggravated assault. By the way, that was a felony. Taken to a hospital. He was confused and disoriented following the fall. By the way, yeah, he was booked on a aggravated assault charge of a healthcare professional, and he was released, by the way, on bond on that. So he wasn't arrested. He wasn't arrested, by the way, but he was booked and charged, by the way, for the incident. Sure, I can tell you that much. So clearly, now Jeffrey Jordan, he is the son of his 32-year-old son of MJ, the ultimate GOAT, Michael Jordan, by the way. So Jeffrey Jordan, by the way, he's not looking good there, and hopefully get some help that he needs, and that's also gonna see on there, everybody. So keep in your prayers, everybody, on that note. He needs help. That dude needs help. Other than this, by the way, Extreme Rules is tonight, guys. It's gonna be streaming live on Peacock TV. That's all you guys need to know on there, everybody. And yeah, that's all there's to you need to know. Other than this, by the way, I want to happy birthdays out to Oscar, Brandy Lauren, Damian Priest, U.S. champ, Serena Williams, Linda Hamilton, Christina Milian, Sean Stockman, Buddy Murphy, Megan McKenna, Kelly Dodd, Ashley Leggett, Megan King Edmonds. You got Zach Perry, Zoe Perry, Victoria Arlen, Lil Dude. You got Daniel Dedden, Angie Erzaga, Emma Rigby, J.C. Phelps, Chelsea Halfpenny, Jeannie Buzz, Gordon Bowman of Savage Rain, Akari Ichiju of Last Blade. Somebody birthday wishes, shout to Twitter, please sure do so on that. That's what I need to know, everybody. That's all there is there. Ladies, that will do right there for the Calvillo Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Calvillo Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page by any normal necessary. What are your thoughts on your responses, your tweets of what's he got here? Your thoughts on Usyk, by the way, upsetting Anthony Joshua last night. Your thoughts about that? Let me know in the comments about that. Who do you think is going to face in the trilogy bout? Is it going to be Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just my show. Your thoughts on Volkanovski, retaining his featherweight title against Brian Ortega, by the way. Thoughts about that? I'll just want to share, buddy. Your thoughts on Nick Diaz losing to Robbie Lawler? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just want to share, buddy. Your thoughts on the G-Men losing to the Falcons, by the way. Thoughts about that? I'll just want to share, buddy. What are your thoughts on Washington lose to Bills Mafia, by the way? Let me know about that. Sure, I'll just want to share, buddy, on that as well. Your thoughts on Team USA winning the Ryder Cup, by the way. Thoughts about that? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just want to share, buddy. This is JuJu-Smith Schuster having a rib injury. Thoughts about that? I just want to share. But also send your brother wishes out to Oscar, Brandy Lauren, Damian Priest, Serena Williams, Linda Hamilton, Christina Milian, Sean Stockman of Boyz II Men, Buddy Murphy, Megan McKenna, Kelly Dodd, Ashley Leggett, Gordon Bowman of Savage Rain, Akari Ichiju of Last Blade, Chelsea Halfpenny and Jeannie Buss, Emma Rigby and J.C. Phelps. So send my brother wishes out. That's all we can do from there. Also, guys, Extreme Rules is tonight, guys, and it's happening right now on Peacock TV. That's all you guys need to know, and that's all I got to say. Take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please stay with that. Bye-bye.